Let's have a little fun with this MEP-804. So what we're going to do is open it up here. We are going to, and I've already been running it to test a couple things. I wanted to see how well everything was running. But I think what we're going to do is I've got 50 feet of 8/4 all-weather cable. So it's SOOW, and basically cable's rated on its oil ability and its resistance to oil and its weather. So this is cold. It's rated for cold, so it's really floppy. Makes it a little easier to work with. Because I'm only going to run a single phase compressor, I don't need the white wire, but I am going to use the red, the black, and the green. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, I will go ahead and flat out say I'm not an electrician. Don't take anything that I am saying as the gospel when it comes to power, etc., etc. This is just how I'm doing it. I think it'll get me through. But if we come in here, this is that Ingersoll T30 compressor that I rebuilt last year. I've already unhooked it from the other power supply that it was hooked to. My cable won't fit through the original feedway, so we're just going to do it in the front because this is a temporary setup. I would not recommend just, this needs a cover right here. I'm only going to run it for probably 15-20 minutes. Before I did that, I went ahead and pumped it up. So it's actually leaking out the drain valve in the bottom, but it is pumping up, or it does have some pressure in it so that we're not pumping from cold. So we need to get all this hooked up, and then we can go from there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put black and the red here, and then we're going to put the green down there, and like I said, leave the white just kind of chilling out. So, and then on the generator head, all right, got the wires all hooked up. Really cool part is these units actually have their own lug wrench right here for all of the lugs for the connection. So that's kind of nice to see, and makes it really easy to hook everything up. So I'm just going to leave the white wire sitting there, and go ahead and close this, and we'll go hook up the compressor. So got it running out here. We'll grab this. Probably need 2 hands to unroll this, so I'll meet you back at the compressor. All right, got everything hooked up to the contactor. So how this works is, here's the pressure switch. Pressure switch goes to the contactor opens when the pressure switch tells it to. Power then comes out of the bottom of this contactor right here and goes up to our single phase. I believe it's I don't think you can see it, 5 horsepower, 230 volt electric motor to power the compressor. So that's what we will see if the MEP will power it. Like I said, I've already run the MEP through a number of tests. I went ahead and checked. I plugged in a heat gun to this outlet, made sure it produced power, stuff like that. So everything should work. So everything's closed, and I'll walk through all the checks. Make sure it runs here. Nice part is it's already warm, so I can actually go ahead and start it. So we're producing 60 hertz. These are our power gauges. Here's our volts, so we're right at 120. We could probably drop it down a bit. There's some voltage droop that occurs from what I noticed earlier, so I've got it set a little higher. So that's line 2 to neutral. We also connected line 1 to neutral. We did not connect line 3 to neutral, but it is there. We have 208. 208. 208. And that's what since we're using quote-unquote single phase. Now you can't hook another line up to that third one and expect to get 120 volt. I'm not really sure of the phenomenon, but you just can't do that. So we let it warm up. So like I said, I've already run it, so now all we have to do is close the circuit and it should be powered on. So the air compressor's on. We're running about 35% of power. Walk back in the shop. It's pumping air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that fill up. I'm going to open a valve so it'll kick back on, and we'll look at the compressor when it kicks back on. Alright, so the compressor's full. And letting air out of it now. I don't have a good feeling of when that compressor comes on and off yet, and how fast that air, because it's just a ball valve at the moment because there's nothing connected to it. So we're just going to stand here and watch the controls. I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit. That way you get the full effect of the load change. Supposedly these use a little over a gallon an hour. Basically you can get 8 to 10 hours of run time at like 50% load. So there it went. That's back on. You saw the controls spike. So now we're back to, this is percent rated current, so this would be amps, this would be percent of power. And you'll watch as that compressor gets fuller. Obviously it'll have to work harder. My guess is probably be closer to 20% of power when it was empty. That's just a guess on my part. 60 hertz. Basically this just stops everything. Temperature, fuel, battery charge, and then hours. The hour meter works. Like I said, I tested this outlet earlier. You can kind of, I don't know if it's perceptible on video, but you can kind of see it's been creeping up towards 40%. And it'll shut off here in just a minute. Gets nice and warm and just kind of stays there. Right now I bet you it's 85 degrees outside. Can't remember where the thing is. Here we'll do a walk around. So you can see here degrees 120, 95 degrees at 4,000 feet, 95 degrees at 8,000 feet. Kilowatt capacity, so on and so forth. Now it's decided it wants to rain. Go figure. See, we're getting closer to 40. Having to work harder. But yeah, I mean, you can step away from it. I mean, it gets quiet real quick. I mean, I'm talking in my normal voice at this point. I don't even feel like I have to yell, and I'm only, what, 15 feet away from it? So, well, since it's decided it wants to rain, what I'm going to do is, oh, there it went off. It was almost 40. I'm actually going to go ahead and open the circuit. That kills the power. I'm going to let it cool down for a few minutes and then shut it off. And call it good. So thanks for watching.